to set the guitar down because somebody, I said, wait a minute. I said, I don't have that Fodella. Let me have that. And while I was going, somebody lifted that guitar. That is a, see what is the name of that thing? Ain't no more like him. Mayo.
Mayo?
Mayo.
Well, I recognize Brownie and Sonny.
Sure. Here's some of the kind of African stones that worth money to build houses with them things over there.
Was that in England?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See them funny looking rocks?
Mm-hmm.
Now here's Mary Pickford.
Oh yeah.
Jesse Fuller. Yeah, that's right.
Who's the guy she's talking to?
He's a Frenchman, newspaper man.
Where's the one where you bald headed in there? With her brother?
Yeah. Here's the police here. I was going down to oh hell, I can't even call it my name. Now, wait a minute, there's a place right in the middle of London they call Piccadilly Circus.
Piccadilly?
No. Circus Parade.
Piccadilly Circus?
Yeah, Piccadilly. I was hunting Piccadilly. And this guy saw me with my harmonica swinging in my hand. I asked him, I said, can you tell me about what Piccadilly is? He said, but first, ain't you Jesse Fuller? I said, yeah! He said, get the hell out of me. I didn't know what he was up to. He grabbed me and said, I ain't gonna let you get away till you autograph this for my boy. He's crazy about you. I said, God, you still fella today. Just a young fella. He didn't want to leave it. He wanted to leave his job and follow me up. This is not right here. I didn't autograph that.
Where was that with Sister Rosetta Tharpe? You remember that?
In England.
In England, yeah.
Let me get Jack picture out of here. Here's the funniest picture I ever made.
Yeah, I know that. I remember that one. Looks just like a monkey.
Yeah.
This one, Roger, that's
Yeah, that picture.
that's Doug Fairbanks and Sid Grown.
Yeah. Of the Grumman Chinese Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack and
There it is. Yeah, I like that shiny head there, Jesse. That's
there's
good.
that woman again, see that?
Is this Willie Mae Thornton then?
No, that's Sister Rosetta Tharpe.
Oh.
She's a gospel singer.
That's no black guitar still. That's a pretty good guitar, but it's getting bad because I don't take care of it.
That guy wasn't standing too far away with his camera, huh? He wasn't gonna let you get.
Yeah. I'll work on it though. I'll get it to playing again. I haven't played the thing in 3 or 4 or 5 days. Working on it because I got glue all over my hand. Yeah, this is old Doug Fairbanks. He was one of the greatest guys that was in the movies. This picture he's making is called Dawn Q, Summer Zora. And that's where I made the money at $75 to $80 a day. I made it too, believe me. But I didn't have no wife at the time. But I had this one here now, and doing all right. That old gal I had wasn't no count. She was lousy and she's foolish. She finally killed her own self. I was kind of glad to get away from her. She caused me a lot of misery. Petrified forest tree.
Who's that?
Her name was, I don't know, that's some girl in England wrote and told me she's going to meet me over there to some place. You ever heard of the, what's that river name under London?
Thames.
Huh?
Thames.
Thames River, Thames. She said she's going to be down to the Thames. And she wrote the letter here to me. She said, I'll see you when you come to England. And I went down there in that river. That place where I played at, it was swinging on a cable. Hell, I didn't want to be over the river when that thing was swinging. But it was full. They had more fellas, had me playing, they had more fellas who come to see me and they did the rockin', what's the stone, what's the couple of fellas?
Rolling Stones?
Oh, yeah. He said, bring that fella back. I want him to come back. So I went back. And that old girl let you know I was coming. And so, I went on upstairs and let them all there, and the place was just thick. Just like maggots, man. Just full of all, couldn't nobody move. And they had a good officer there too, but they waiting on me. Wait till my time come out, and I didn't want to face all the folks. So I knew I had to do the hell out of sign autographs. If I'd have known when I was going to go down to the tent, over the tents to that, it's a little hump like that, it's cement for a small car to go over there, but a big car can't go over it. It's just a little wide, just like one of these little small cars. So I went on over there and got up there, and when they said, okay, said, let Jesse Fuller have it. I got my instruments out there, and man, the guy come to push it up there before some other could get up, so they could get up to the front and want to see it, They helped me fix it down and everything. God almighty, what a day. What a day. That trimming minute, I don't think I'll ever get shed of that. I got something to ease it up every now and then, but it ain't even never stop it. What you call that? Parsley?
Parsley.
Yeah. This woman and her husband want me to give them a harmonica so they could frame it up. And yeah, they take it and frame it. Son of a gun. What the devil she want that damn nasty thing? I think that's down here in California. That's the petrified forest.
Yeah.
I come along that too, where the car run under the tree. I tell you what to do if you want to now. Whoever you wanted to see those pictures. I can't give you my Jack Pickford and Mary Pickford. I'll let you use it, and then you bring it back, you take a photo of it.
Yeah,
It'll be all right, man.
Sure.
I can probably take a photo of it right now.
You want to do that, or
if you can, go ahead.
we can take it to Harrington Olsen.
I don't want to get shut up to Mary Pickford and Jack Pickford.
No, I don't.
I had them too darn long.
We'll make
I had
an
a hard
extra.
time with those pictures.
We'll have an extra copy made, one extra for you.
Well, go ahead and get them out there. Here's this one here upstairs. Yeah. I had two of these, and the other one got lost. I think this is the one here, though, ain't it?
Yeah, that's the same one.
Mike, do you want to look through and pick a selection that we had duplicated?
I have been looking. So, something like this would be good if I can get this duplicated, return extra copies to Jesse plus what I would use.
Yeah.
That's all the pictures I got of anything.
Now this, let me ask you this, Jess. This was this when you were in the movies? Was that a scene from a movie?
That was the name of this picture was called.
Yeah, just make a selection of the better ones, and we'll show you what we had also.
But that's
We'll
what I'm
make
saying.
extra
This,
copies.
Mike, this was a scene from one of the movies that Jesse was in. He was in.
I wasn't in that.
Well, how did you get the picture in?
Well, I was sending the candy. Oh, which one? You got the wrong one.
No, I'm asking, wasn't that what?
Well, they said was the end of the world with Jack Pickford. I worked in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have any pictures from the East of Suez with Paul and Negro?
No. She didn't do that.
But that's when you were a movie star, right?
No. What this?
That's a scene from a movie.
Shoeshining.
Is that a scene? That's a scene from a movie.
See this dog here named Hank. Ain't many people have seen that dog, but I know part of it broke off, and I had Valerie to fix it right straight on up. Ain't y'all never seen this dog here?
Let's see, take a look at it.
His name Hank.
Oh, he's been in a lot of movies.
I know he is.
This dog. Wait, where's that collar?
Yeah, and Brace.
Yeah.
Brace Ryan. That's Hank. What's the fellow name on him? I didn't even try to think of his name.
But this picture here, let's see. This is Jack Pickford, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the liquor, drinking, food.
That's
That's why he died so quick, drink too much.
And this is Mary Pickford there. That was Douglas
Yeah,
Fairbanks.
that was little Annie Rooney. I didn't work in but one of his pictures.
I got you.
That's the Thief of Baghdad. I was in the Thief of Baghdad. But the rest of them, when you see me there, well, I was waiting on the customers.
Working on a lot.
Leave it up to you to get this.
Oh, this one here, though, the Jack
I'll get
Pickford,
copy
I was
first
in that
and
one, in the
return
world.
extras to him plus
That's what I thought. I thought that was.
You want me to make
Yeah,
a copy?
that's from the picture.
for my purposes. That's all.
In the end of the world, Jack Pickford.
It's a good publicity.
Did you know silent movie people, Mike?
Oh yeah.
Well, just among other things, that he was in charge of the concession stand there, and the shoe shine's part of the deal. And he'd shine Tom Jones and Buck, Tom Mix,
Buck Jones.
Tom Mix and Buck
No,
Jones.
Tom Mix alive, I wouldn't shine his shoe if I could.
You know, it's Cowboys.
Yes,
Yeah,
you know,
Tom,
Tom,
And Horse Tony.
he's alive toward the shoe shine, man. He don't give nobody nothing. I stayed there 6 months and that booger wouldn't give me a shine. And Buck Jones come out every morning. Buck Jones and tell you somebody else, William Farnum and Dustin Farnum. You ever heard of him?
No, I don't know those names.
You don't?
No.
Man, the William Farnum, he's the one who made the picture called, a real picture called One Night in the Barroom. He beat up his heavy man. That was a
He was
real.
a cowboy?
Yeah. That was a real picture. That wasn't no fake. That wasn't no fake cowboy. That was a fight. They were fighting out of the brick. William Farnum has got funny looking eyes like a tiger. Goodness, man, you miss a whole lot. Wait a minute, let me see if I can find that guy over there in that silent. I don't know whether to show a close up of him or not. Excuse me. I done reached this age, man. I'm older than got old, 75 years old. I can hardly get around. I think I might quit playing.
So you're gonna take this one and
For my purposes, that's just perfect. Watch out for the
Look for the index of William Farnum. And if you find it in the Fairbanks same index.
Jesse, what type of man was Fairbanks?
Oh, he was really nice. One of the best. His home's in Denver.
Was he's a pretty good athlete, wasn't he?
Oh, there ain't another man in the movie that I saw do what he did. I saw him before I ever came to California when I was back in Atlanta working in the theater, selling soda water and stuff up and down the aisle. I used to do it. Douglas Fairbanks and Bronco Billy coming out. I'd do that right there. Bronco Billy was another favorite of mine. He's still living. And he ain't dead, is he?
I don't know.
You hear him on the radio sometimes talking about that rail wreck and the train wreck, one night robbery. He robbed a train. I think the first he made it was down here around Niles. You found it?
I didn't find him.
No, but he's
He's in the Douglas Fairbanks section. Huh?
Yeah, in the F.
Yeah, but I didn't see his name. Farnum?
Yeah, he's there. Dustin and William Farnum, two brothers.
How you spell Farnum?
If you are,
F-U or F-E?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, I can find it if I had to go looking for it. It hurts my eyes to look in there, but I mean.
They have a Mary Fuller in here.
Huh?
They have a Mary Fuller in here in relation.
Yeah, but I ain't have it. You look, you go to the F's.
I know that. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you ought to find Fairbanks, you ought to find Farnum.
Yeah, well, I can find Fairbanks, but I don't see him.
It's there, though. It's just hard for me to look at it and try to find it. My eyes are failing. And William Farnum he told another fellow, said, I told him about how I got to California and had the guitar on my shoulder. He said, I used to do the same thing. He said, we were booked out to another town, so we were still spending the money, we just hang on the old freight train. If they show him in there, you ought to have his picture right in there. But dog, you can't find that thing. He's in there. I know he's in there. He's one of the greatest stars.
Try Furman, F-U-R-M-A-N.
Farnum?
I don't know how you spell it.
No. Full of the Fury.
It's there, though. You go. There's two phonemes there. F-U-R-N-U-M. That's it.
F-U-R-N-U-M?
Yeah.
Furnham? F-U-R-N-U-M?
William Farnum.
Shows some Full of the Fury. That's it. Those were the
He's
last two FUs.
one of the greatest stars. I don't know why he didn't got him in that book.
So-
Did I open the shade so I can get some more light in here? Take the
I
picture?
don't know what she did.
Yeah.
Can't you turn on the light there? She don't want. I don't want food. Other than this.
Okay.
I get it balling out. You better take me out there, right? See, get
I'd
out.
like to get a couple of shots down there in the shop with it.
Fodella?
Yeah. He was working on fixing his Fodella down there. He's got all the welding equipment and stuff is pretty damn interesting. That's quite a shop you have downstairs there where you were working on your instruments.
Yeah, I got messed in told her trying to make it be better than it was doing. I should have let it alone.
What was wrong with it?
I can't tell you, man. I don't know. It wasn't hitting the suit, man.
Didn't
You
sound
haven't
right.
found fun in it?
No, I'm looking at the pictures under Douglas Fairbanks.
Wait, oh,
Picture.
yeah, wait, let me. Go ahead.
I'll look in the pictures where under Douglas.
Swannon ought to be in there because he's one of the greatest stars there ever was in the Western plays.
Mm-hmm.
He walked like he's crippled sometimes. He's hot. Him and his brother, I shine him and his brother both shoot at the same time. If you are N-U-M, that's where it's spelled.
Let me see if I can find the cowboy.
You can't
Hold
find
on.
it. Let me look at that. Turn to the fair. Turn to the F. Show me where the F is at.
Okay.
You can find it there.
Start over here. And go all the way to here.
Is that registry?
If you are, it is. If you are N-U-M. Did you find Fairbanks?
Mm-hmm. He's in there a lot of times. Him and Junior.
William Fairbanks. I don't know nothing about him. I saw him in pictures about William Fairbanks. You ever heard of him? He's there, he's overseas him. I can't look at that thing there.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the.
But Book Jones, Charles Book Jones, well, he was great. And let me see who else did I used to mess around with. Was my favorite. Been so long I can't think of that. That's what William is hard down here where he stands. I never really had much to do with him because he worked for another company, see. He's over at University City making a picture called, same time Mary Pickford was making Little Annie Rooney, he was making Tumbleweeds. Same time, I run from one set to the other. That was University City out there. You know where you go right on by that, call it Music City?
Yeah.
Universal Studios. There used to be nothing but woods in the country out there.
Oh yeah, that's in the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, that's going to University City.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, I used to, were no houses in that end when Mary Pickford made Little Annie Rooney, and I used to run from one set to the other, from over to the Fairbanks where he's making something other. I mean, not Mary Pickford. Mary Pickford was making this picture, and William S. Hart was making Tumbleweeds over here a quarter of a mile. I run to my train so I could check that bunch there, and I'd get $35, $40 out of there. Well, that train, I made that train there, see. So to go out and let the guy just run the hand, when he get right behind me, slip the hand on and steal my cigarette. I said, yeah, I got you cigarette in there. Steal my cigarette.
What all was on the tray, Jess? Where is that picture?
What's that?
What all was on the tray? What all did you sell on the tray?
Me on the train?
On the tray. What all did you have on the tray?
Oh God, I couldn't think of that, man. That's been 35. That's been 40 years ago now. I had, you know what?
Everything, huh? Cigarettes, candy.
That's cigarettes, the cigarette got in his hand holding up there. Let's see. Excuse me. See them in Sunday raisins.
Sunday raisins.
Yeah. They got a kind called Sunmade?
Sure. Yeah.
That's right.
It used to be a candy cone.
Yeah, that's right. I can see that. I can see the girl with the, you know, she's standing with the basket.
It used to be a candy bar called Love Nest.
Oh yeah.
You remember that? Love Nest?
It's a good name for a candy bar.
You don't remember?
In those days, did you ever play a guitar or any of your instruments for any of those people down there?
I played for Douglas Fairbanks. Went to his house. I don't out in his house and played, and he told him to sit down. Just that's enough for a while. There's a table for you right there, and they would be ready. We'd be in the same dining room. They would take about close to my, like this is my table. Their table over there. Him and Mary Pickford sit down and eat, and I sit down and say, "You hit this in and eat all the chicken you can get in there." Well, he was a great guy. That guy.
Did he liked your music?
Yeah, I played another time. I played for him out there, and he gave me $50 just for about 3 songs. He had company out there, and he said, "Just play a little something with him." And I played that waltz. I played here. I got a waltz. I played, and they really let it like it in good hand. And let him out. Now his objective was on the closet door. Sticking out on the closet door, and he let his chauffeur run there. The chauffeur probably taking my picture and everybody was in there, but I didn't ever see it. I've taken to the bank from Mary Pickford over $150,000 in my car.
Where'd you live in those days? You lived in
I
Hollywood?
stayed up there, right in front of the studio. At that time, not just sometime. When I first went to California, when I first came to California, I stayed in a little house on Naomi Street, 1235 Naomi Street, with a fellow named Young.
Was that in Hollywood?
No, that's in Los Angeles. Young, I got started with Young. He was a black man, and Young was a nice fellow, and so I stayed there with Young. And then I went out looking for me a job. I had money on me. I didn't want to look for no job because I didn't have no money. I had money. I had money sold up all over me in the cuffs and everything. And so I didn't get nothing to do right then. So there was a white fellow named Spence, come from England. He said, "Jess, I tell you what you do. He said, I'll let you clean it. I'll feed you, give you your meal if you keep my restaurant clean." I said, "That's a bargain," and I did it. And that's the way I got started with Douglas Fairbanks out there. But I'm ahead of myself. After I got this little room, I think it was $8 a week. I forgot. I was out there sitting down and whittle off snakes. That is September the 22nd. And I just whittled all them snakes. And I made about 300 snakes before Christmas. And got a dollar for every one of them. Got $1 for every. That one he got there kind of a lousy one. I used to make them things look so real they scare a horse even. The police run the hell out of me down in Los Angeles. He said, "You got too much Ricky Moreau here. Well, what you doing?" He said, "What's that thing there?" I laughed. He said, "You get off the street, you get on up there on some other street. You can't get out here on Broadway." And it crowded it was Christmas coming, one day for Christmas. And man, he run me up there, and I go up there and find another place. Started selling things. I had over $600. So $300 worth of snakes. I had already a pocket full of money. After Christmas, then I settled down and said, I believe I'll go hunt me a little job. I always was a kind of a fellow to work, you know. I never was a bum. I didn't like no bumming business. After I got out, I was job, I'd go to hunting. Okay, how much money I had? I'd go to hunting me something, and I want to comb my head. I saw a comb here. I thought, this nice. You see one around here anywhere? My head gets...
Yeah, Jeff, on the corner over there.
Here you go.
So, I didn't know nothing about no Douglas Fairbanks at that time. So, Spence said, hey, you clean up my restaurant, that restaurant, that old house is there now. I saw it, but I didn't even know. He said, I'll give you all you can eat, meals. I said, okay. So I went to clean up and he feed me. Every time he feed me, there was a fella from Nova Scotia named Jake. He'd tell me, all right, your dinner's ready. And then there was another old fella from Nova Scotia. He was an old white man, one of the old-fashioned son of a gun. Called me a nigger one day, and I run him out the restaurant. I said, don't you come out here and call me no damn name. I said, you a nigger yourself. So, there's a little old place down there in Los Angeles named Sherman. You ever heard of Sherman?
Sherman Park?
No, where is Sherman Park at?
Downtown.
No, well, this is out there in Hollywood. It used to be a place, it used to be a thing down there where everybody in Los Angeles would go there and watch the car go up the hill by itself. Some kind of magnet hill, they called it. You didn't know that, did you?
No.
Man, I'm old time around here. I know all that stuff. 75 years old. My Model T wouldn't go up there because it drove, Model T drags in the rear end of things. You could have somebody go there with a car and put that in neutral and just sit there while the car goes moving by itself. And it's right off of Santa Monica Boulevard too. I can show you, man, I'll say that 8 years. I can show you more stuff around Los Angeles than the man that helped build the town.
Let's go.
I enjoyed being down there too, because I had worked in the shows so much down in Atlanta, Georgia. I worked in the theater there, selling soda water. And that Bessie Smith, I know her well. She used to call me in the room there and take all my money with a crooked dice. I saw her on the show the other night. Bessie Smith and all them old gals. They used to sing the blues all the time. I was surprised they didn't show Ma Rainey, because she's the one who taught Bessie Smith how to sing. One time, Douglas Fairbanks said, Jess? I said, yes, sir. Said, come on, what do you want the officers to play for you? I said, tell them to play for you to dance. I want you to see. I want these folks to see you dance. I said, tell them to play the chicken reel. He started to. I started stepping it off, man. And that money was falling out there. I quit dancing. Doug said, just that quit. He ain't go dance no more. You see all that money now, all them paper dollars and silver dollars. That's down there on the old set, on that old feeder back that set. This picture here, I didn't work in that. I just sold candy in it, Darn cute. But he made another picture. Let's see what the heck was that. Darn cute, feeder back there. And there's some other picture he made. Now, I can't think of what it was. I mean, it was I was around. Now, I'll tell you what happened. I made so much money that I couldn't run the place by myself. I hadn't left Atlanta, Georgia, because my wife wasn't so good. She wasn't treating me so good. So I left her. And I sent her a picture that I was working in the movies every now and then. And she wanted to come, and I wanted to come anyway because I loved her. And help me out with my restaurant, Douglas Fairbanks told him to build me a little place, just half big as this room there. So fix up just a little place there. So I want him to sell corn pone and hot dog. And you know what? On this picture right here, where's it at? Let me show you Mary Pickford's dressing room.
This one?
That's it. See that little thing in the back of my shoulder?
Yeah.
That's a steam bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she had a steam room where she taking care of herself every day. She go in there and take a shower and turn on. And Douglas Fairbanks had a fellow named Roy Walsh who was a director. Abdul the Turk was his wrestler. What's this other fellow's name? I saw him tumbling on the grass out there. Wait, now let me... When I was down there in 1923, Doug Jr. was about 17 years old now, and you see, don't that run just about his age that might just about run with what I'm talking about. Because he was 17 years old. He said to me one day, he said, he saw cut of me, he said, Jess, ain't you got no children? I said, no, what the heck I want with children? Oh, everybody else got one, look like you ought to have one. I said, I don't want that one. Wait a minute, there's another old kid, wasn't big as Doug Jr. He's in pictures every now and then now. Both two of them name is just alike. Yeah. I forget it, but I saw him tumbling on the grass out there in Douglas Fairbanks yard, turning somersaults, doing little tricks. What is that boy name? I can't, ain't no use me trying to think of the name, because that'll run me crazy. If it just happened to come to me, I'll tell you who he is, but I can't call it right off now. Since I had that little trouble, I can't think, I don't know nothing. See, turtle